With theaters closed and large events a seeming memory, the idea of putting together a show seemed fruitless. When you are missing the community, you miss one of the integral things that brings theater to life. Theater exists only in the present, with a group of people coming to experience it together. So, this is a grand experiment. Each individual in the cast took up the work a full stage or film crew would do. Designers worked to help actors create their own props. Rehearsals were fewer and streamlined, inviting actors to bring their own creativity as I worked to bring it into harmony. And tonight, you bring in the last piece. We invite you to explore this alternate take. During the show, the actors will be joining you in the comments. You can share your thoughts on the events in the story, ask questions, and discuss how the reversal of roles affects your view of the show. You need 3 things in the theater: the play, the actors, and the audience, and each must give something. You give connection, a moment where we are all together experiencing the same thing, even with distance between us. So thank you for being here. Grab a drink, pull up a chair, comment and share online. I hope the show can offer some respite during this time of social isolation and throughout this important Black Lives Matter social revolution. And in the midst of our current growth and change, that you'll be able to enjoy yourself and feel loved. Welcome.
When to the sessions of sweet, silent thought I summon up remembrance of things past, I sigh the lack of many a thing I sought, and with old woes new wail my dear time's waste. Then can I drown an eye, unused to flow for hidden death's dateless night, and weep afresh love's long since cancelled woe, and moan the expense of many a vanished sight. Then can I grieve at grievances foregone, and heavily from woe to woe tell o'er the sad account of forebemoaned moan, which I knew pay as if not paid before. But if the while I think on thee, dear friend, all losses are restored, and sorrow's end.
Trania.
Hey!
Since for the great desire I had to see fair Padua nursery of arts, I am arrived, and by my mother's love and leave, and am armed with her goodwill and thy good company. Here, let us breathe and haply institute a course of learning and ingenious studies. Tell me thy mind, for I have Pisa left, and am Padua to come, as she that leaves a shallow plash to plunge in the deep, and with satiety seeks to quench her thirst.
Mi perdonado, gentle mistress mine. I am in all affected as yourself. Glad that you thus continue your resolve to suck the sweets of sweet philosophy. Only, good mistress, while we do admire this virtue and this moral discipline, no profit grows where is no pleasure ta'en. In brief, miss, study what you most affect, right? Yeah.
Mercy, Trania. Well dost thou advise. Let's stay a while. What company is this?
Oh, mistress, some show to welcome us to town.
Baptista, be reasonable, please.
We have waited long enough.
Ladies, importune me no farther, for how I am resolved, you know. That is, not to bestow my youngest son.
Hello, ladies.
Before I have a wife for the elder.
Just unbelievable.
If either of you both love Catherine, because I know you well and love you well, leave shall you have to court him at your pleasure.
To cart him, rather. He's too rough for me. There, Hortensia. Will you any husband?
I pray you. Mother, is it your will to make a stale of me amongst these mates?
Mates, boy? How mean you that? No mates for you unless you are of gentler, milder mold.
I' faith, madam, you shall never need to fear. I wis it is not halfway to his heart, but if it were, doubt not his care should be to comb your noddle with a three-legged stool and paint your face and use you like a fool.
From all such devils, good Lord, deliver us.
And me too, good lady. Really, I never.
Here's some good pastime toward that boy is stark mad or wonderful forward.
But in the other's silence do I see virginal behavior and sobriety.
Ladies, that I may soon make good what I have said, Bianco, get you in, and let it not displease thee, good Bianco, for I will love thee ne'ertheless, my boy.
Oh, pretty Pete. It is best put finger in the eye, and he knew why.
Brother, content you in my discontent. Madam, to your pleasure humbly I subscribe. My books and instruments shall be my company, on them to look and practice by myself.
Hark, Trania, thou mayest hear Minerva speak.
Signora Baptista, will you be so strange?
Why will you mew him up, Signora Baptista, for this fiend of hell, and make him bear the penance of his tongue?
Gentlewoman, I content you. I am resolved. Go in, Bianco.
Goodbye, ladies.
I know he taketh most delight in music, instruments, and poetry. Some scholars will I keep within my house, fit to instruct his youth. Or you, Hortensia, or Signor Gremia, you know any such, prefer them hither. And so, farewell. Catherine, you may stay, for I have more to commune with Bianco.
Why? And I trust I may go too. May I not? What, shall I be appointed hours as though belike I knew not what to take and what to leave?
You may go to the devil's dam.
Signora Gremia, a word I pray, that we may yet again have our access to our gentlemen and be happy rivals in Bianco's love. To labor and effect one thing specially.
What's that, I pray?
Marry, madam, to get a wife for his brother.
A wife? A devil?
I say a wife.
I say a devil. Thinkest thou, Hortensia, though his mother be very rich, any woman is so very a fool to be married to hell.
Tush, Gremia. Though it pass your patience and mine to endure his loud alarums, why, there be a woman would take him with all faults, and money enough.
I cannot tell, but I had as lief take his dowry with this condition, to be whipped at the high cross every morning.
Faith, as you say, there's small choice in rotten apples. But come, since this bar-in-law makes us friends, it shall be so far forth friendly maintained by helping Baptista's eldest son to a wife. We set her youngest free for a wife, and then have to it afresh. How say you, Signora Gremia?
I am agreed, and would I had given her the best horse in Padua to begin her wooing that would thoroughly woo him, wed him, and bed him, and rid the house of him. Come on.
I pray, mistress, tell me, is it possible that love should of a sudden take such hold?
Oh, Trania, till I found it to be true, I never thought it possible or likely. Trania, I burn, I pine, I perish, Trania, if I achieve not this young modest boy. Oh, counsel me, Trania, for I know thou canst assist me. Trania, for I know thou wilt.
Mistress, you looked so longly on the man. Perhaps you marked not what's the pith of all.
Oh, yes, I saw sweet beauty in his face.
Saw you no more? Marked you not how his brother began to scold and raise up such a storm that mortal ears might hardly endure the din? Ugh.
I saw his coral lips to move, and with his breath did he perfume the air.
I pray, awake, miss! If you love the boy, bend thoughts and wits to achieve him. Thus it stands, his elder brother is so cursed and shrewd that till the mother rid her hands of him, mistress, your love must live a boy at home.
But art thou not advised? She took some care to get him cunning scholars to instruct him.
I Mary, I am.
I have it,
Miss,
Trania.
and thou 'tis plotted.
Tell me thine first.
Okay. You shall be scholar and undertake the teaching of the boy. That's your device.
It is. May it be done?
Oh, not possible. For who shall bear your part and be in Padua here, Vincentia's daughter?
We have not yet been seen in any house. Thou shalt be mistress, Trania. In my stead,
What?
I will be some other Florentine. 'Tis hatched, Trania, and shall be so. Trania, at once uncase thee. When Biondello comes, he... Oh.
Oh. Hey.
When Biondello comes, he waits on thee, but I will charm him first to keep his tongue.
In brief, mistress, sith it your pleasure is, I am content to be Lucentia, because so well I love Lucentia.
Trania, be so, because Lucentia loves, and let me be a slave to achieve that boy. Sarah, where have you been?
Where have I been? Nay, how now, where are you? Mistress, has my fellow Trania stolen your clothes? Or you stolen hers? Or both? Pray now, what's the news?
Sarah, come hither. Hither! Okay, 'tis no time to jest. Your fellow Trania here, to save my life, puts my apparel and countenance on, and I, for my escape, have put on hers, for in a quarrel since I came ashore, I killed a woman, and fear I was descried. While you wait on her, I charge you as becomes, while I make from hence to save my life. You understand me?
Aye, mistress.
And not a jolt of Trania in your mouth. Trania is changed to Licentia.
The better for her, what I were too.
But Sarah, not for my sake, but for your mistress's, I advise you use your manners discreetly in all kinds of companies. Well, when I am alone, why then am I Trania? But in all places else, your mistress, Licentia.
Trania, let's go. One thing more rests, that thyself execute to make one among these wooers.
Oh, yeah.
Verona, for a while, I take my leave. Whew. To see my friends in Padua, but best and most beloved and approved friend Hortensia. And now I trow this is her. Here, Sarah Grimia, knock, I say.
Knock, miss? Whom should I knock? Is there any woman has refused your worship?
Villain, I say knock me here soundly.
Knock you here, miss?
Yeah.
What? Miss, what am I, miss, that I should knock you here, miss?
Villain, I say knock me at this gate, and rap me well, or I will knock your knave's pate.
Oh, my mistress is going quarrelsome.
Faith, sirrah, as you'll not knock, I'll ring it. I'll try how you can, solfa, and sing it. My gosh.
Help! My mistress is mad!
Really? Now? What's the matter? My old friend Gruby and my good friend Petruchia. How do you all at Verona?
If this be not a lawful cause for me to leave her service, look you, miss, she bid me knock her and rap her soundly, miss. Well, was it fit for a servant to use her mistress so? Would to God I had well knocked at first, then had Rumia come by the worst.
Oh. A senseless villain, good Hortensia. I bade her knock on your gate, and could not get her from my heart to do it.
Knock at the gate? Oh, heaven, spake you not these words plain? Sirrah, knock me here, rap me here, knock me well and knock me soundly? And come you now with knocking at the gate?
Petruchia, patience. I am Grumia's pledge. Why, 'tis a heavy chance twixt you and her. And tell me now, sweet friend, what happy gale blows you to Padua here from old Verona?
Such winds as scatter women through the world to seek that fortune farther than at home. Antonia, my mother, is deceased.
Oh.
And I have thrust myself into this maze happily to wed in bed as best I may.
Petruchia, shall I then come roundly to thee and wish thee a shrewd ill-favor husband? And I promise he shall be rich, and very rich. But thou art too much of a friend, I will not wish thee to him.
Signora Hortensia, really? Twixt such friends as we, few words suffice. And therefore, if thou know one rich enough to be Petruchia's husband, I come to wed it wealthily in Padua. If wealthily, then happily in Padua.
Petruchia, since we have stepped thus far in, I will continue what I broached in jest. I can, Petruchia, help thee to a husband with wealth enough and young and beauteous. His only fault is that he is intolerable curse, and shrewd and froward so far beyond all measure that I would not wed him for a mine of gold.
Hortensia, please. Thou knowest not gold's effect. Tell me his mother's name, and 'tis enough.
His mother is Baptista Minola,
Okay.
an affable and courteous gentlewoman. His name is Catherine Minola, renowned in Padua for his scolding tongue.
Huh. Okay. I know his mother, though I know not him. And I tell you this, I shall not rest until I see him.
I pray you, ma'am, let her go while the humor lasts.
Cary, Petruchia, I must go with thee, for in Baptista's keep my treasure is her youngest son, handsome Bianco.
Woo! All right.
See that you read no other lectures to him. You understand me. What will you read to him?
Whate'er I read to her, I'll plead for you, yea, and with perhaps more successful words than you.
Oh, this learning. What a thing it is.
Oh, this woodcock, what an ass it is.
Gremia, mum. God save you, Signora Gremia.
And you are well met, Signora Hortensia. Trow you whither I am going? To Baptista Minola. I promised to inquire carefully about a scholar for the fair Bianco, and by good fortune, I have lighted well on this young woman for learning and behavior, fit for his turn, well read in poetry and other books, good ones, I warrant you.
'Tis well. I have met a gentlewoman hath promised me to help me to another, a fine musician to instruct fair Bianco, so beloved of me.
Beloved of me, and that my deeds shall prove.
And that his bags shall prove.
Gremia, 'tis now no time to vent our love. Here is a gentlewoman whom by chance I met, will undertake to woo cursed Catherine.
Hortensia, have you told her all his faults?
I know he is an irksome, brawling scold. If that be all, ladies, I hear no harm.
No. Sayest me so, friend. What countrywoman?
Born in Verona, Antonia's daughter, my mother dead, my fortune lives for me. And I do hope good days and long to see.
You shall have me assisting you in all. But will you woo this wildcat?
Will I live?
Will she woo him? Aye, or I'll hang him.
Why came I hither but to that intent? Think you a little din can daunt mine ears? Have I not in my time heard lions roar? Do you tell me of a man's tongue that gives not half so great a blow to hear as will a chestnut in a farmer's fire? Tush, fear girls with slugs.
For she fears none.
Yeah, you said it.
This gentlewoman is happily arrived, my mind presumes, for her own good and yours.
I promised we would be contributors and bear her charge of wooing whatsoever.
And so we will, provided that she win him.
I were as sure of a good dinner.
Gentlewomen, God save you. If I may be bold, tell me, I beseech you, which is the readiest way to the house of Signora Baptista Minola?
She that has the two fair sons, is she, you mean?
Even she, Biondello.
Hark you, you mean not him, too.
Oh, perhaps her and him, madam. What have you to do?
Ooh. Not him that chides, madam, at any hand, I pray.
I love no chiders, miss. Biondello, let's away!
Well begun, Trania.
Madam, a word ere you go. Are you a suitor to the boy you talk of, yea or no?
And if I be, madam, is it any offense?
No, if without more words you will get you hence.
For what reason, I beseech you?
For this reason, if you'll know, that he's the choice love of Senora Gremia.
That he's the chosen of Signora Hortensia.
Softly, ladies. If you be gentlewomen, do me this right. Hear me with patience.
Let me be so bold as to ask you, did you ever see Baptista's son?
No, madam, but I do hear that she hath two. The one as famous for a scolding tongue as the other is for beauteous modesty.
Madam, the first for me, let him go by. And understand you this of me in sooth, the youngest son whom you hearken for, his mother keeps from all access of suitors, and will not promise him to any woman until the elder brother first be wed. The younger then is free, and not before.
Well, if it be so, then that you are the woman must stead us all, and me amongst the rest, achieve the elder, set the younger free for our access, whose hap shall be to have him will not so graceless be to be ingrate.
Madam, you say well, and well you do conceive. And since you do profess to be a suitor, you must, as we do, gratify this gentlewoman to whom we all rest generally beholding.
Oh, madam, I shall not be slack. In sign whereof, perhaps we may contrive this afternoon and do as adversaries do in law. Strive mightily, but eat and drink as friends.
Oh, excellent motion.
Excellent motion.
The motion's good indeed, and be it so. Petruchia, I shall be your benvenuto.
Good brother, wrong me not, nor wrong yourself. To make a bondman and a slave of me, and bind my hands, I'll pull them off myself. For what you will command me do so well, I know my duty to my elders.
Of all thy suitors here, I charge thee tell whom thou lovest best. See thou dissemble not.
Believe me, brother, of all women alive, I never yet beheld that special face which I could fancy more than any other.
Minion, thou liest. Is not Hortensia?
If you affect her, brother, here, I swear, I'll plead for you myself, but you shall have her.
Ah, then belike you fancy riches more. You shall have Gremia to keep you warm.
Is it for her you do envy me so? And you jest. And now I well perceive that you have but jested with me all this while. I pray thee, brother Kate, untie my hands.
If that be jest, then all the rest was so.
Why, how now? Whence grows this insolence? Bianco, stand aside. Poor boy, he weeps. For shame, thou hilding of a devilish spirit. Why dost thou wrong him that ne'er did wrong thee?
His silence flouts me, and I'll be revenged.
What? In my sight? Bianco, get thee in.
What? Will you not suffer me? Nay, now I see he is your treasure. He must have a wife. Talk not to me. I'll go sit and weep till I can find occasion of revenge.
Was ever gentlewoman thus grieved as I? But who comes here? Good morrow, Oh, neighbor Gremia, God save you, gentlewomen.
And you, good madam, pray, have you not a son called Catherine, fair and virtuous?
I have a son, lady.
You are too blunt. Go to it orderly.
You wrong me, Signora Gremia. Give me leave. I am a gentlewoman of Verona, madam, that hearing of his beauty and his wit, his bashful modesty and mild behavior, am bold to show myself a forward guest, and for an entrance to my entertainment, I do present you with a woman of mine.
So,
to instruct him fully in those sciences whereof I know she is not ignorant. Her name is Liska, born in Mantua.
You are welcome, lady, and she for your good sake, but for my son Catherine, this I know, he is not for your turn, the more my grief.
Oh, I see you do not mean to part with him, or else you like not of my company?
Mistake me not. I speak but as I find. Oh, whence are you, miss? What may I call your name?
Petruchia is my name. Antonia's daughter. A woman well known throughout all Italy.
Oh, I know her well. You are welcome for her sake.
Oh, good.
saving your tale, Petruchia, I pray, let us that our poor petitioners speak to. Bacare, you are marvelous forward.
Oh, pardon me, Signora Gremia, I would fain be doing.
Neighbor, this is a gift very grateful, I am sure of it, to express the like kindness, myself that have been more kindly beholding to you than any, freely give unto you this young scholar.
Good day.
That hath been long studying, as cunning in Greek, Latin, and other languages. Her name is Cambia. Pray, accept her service.
Oh, 1,000 thanks, Signora Gremia. Welcome, good Cambia. But, mistress, methinks you walk like a stranger. May I be so bold to know the cause of your coming?
Pardon me, madam. The boldness is my own. But being a stranger in this city here, I do make myself a suitor to your son, unto Bianco, fair and virtuous. This liberty is all that I request, that upon knowledge of my parentage, I may have welcome amongst the rest that woo, and free access and favor as the rest, and towards the education of your sons, I here bestow a simple instrument and this small packet of Greek and Latin books.
Lucentia is your name. Of whence, I pray?
Of Pisa, daughter to Vincentia.
Strong woman of Pisa. By report, I know her well. You are very welcome, miss. Take you the ukulele and you the set of books. You shall go see your pupils presently.
Signora Baptista, my business asketh haste, and every day I cannot come to woo. You knew my mother well, and in her me left solely heir to all her lands and goods, which I have bettered rather than decreased. Then tell me, if I get your son's love, what dowry shall I have with him to husband?
After my death, the 1/2 of my lands, and in possession 20,000 crowns.
And for that dowry, I'll assure him of his widowhood, be it that he survives me, and all my lands and leases whatsoever. Let specialties be therefore drawn between us, and that covenants may be kept on either hand.
Aye, when the special things will obtain, that is, his love. For that is all in all.
That's nothing. Pray tell you, mother, I am as peremptory as he proud-minded. And where two raging fires meet together, they do consume the thing that feeds their fury. So I to him, and so he yields to me, for I am rough and woo not like a babe.
Well mayst thou woo, and happy be thy speed, but be thou armed for some unhappy words.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
How now, my friend? Why dost thou look so pale?
Fear, I promise you, if I look pale.
What? Will my son prove a good musician?
I think he'll sooner prove a soldier. Iron may hold him, but never ukes.
Why? Then thou canst not break him to the uke.
Why, no, for he hath broke the uke to me. I did but tell him he mistook his frets, and with that word he struck me on the head, and through the instrument my pate made way.
No, by the world, it is a lusty boy. I love him 10 times more than e'er I did. Oh, how I long to have some chat with him.
Well, go with me, and be not so discomfited. Proceed in patience with my younger son. He's apt to learn, and thankful for good turns. Signora Pertuccia, will you go with us, or shall I send my son Kate to you?
I pray you do. I'll attend him here. Okay. What do we all think? Post your replies in the comments, everybody. And woo him with some I'm sorry, can we do this again? I apologize.
Sure. If you're gonna hold it, if you're gonna hold it up, go a little bit lower because the picture was cut off. Perfect. Right
well,
there.
I was trying to get the text.
I'm gonna check my shot real fast.
I would say go for the picture primarily.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if you aim for the picture, the text will still be in it.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Ah, all right.
All right. Take it away.
I pray you do. I'll attend him here. Woo him with some spirit when he comes. All right, everybody watching online. Post your comments. What do we think? Say that he rail. Or then I'll tell him plain. He sings as sweetly as a nightingale. Say that he frown. I'll say he looks as clear as morning roses newly washed with dew. Say he will not speak a word. And I'll commend his volubility and say he uttereth piercing eloquence. If you do bid me pack, I'll give him thanks as though he bid me stay by him a week. If he deny to wed, I'll crave the day when I shall ask the banns and when be married. Oh, but here he comes. And now, Petruchia, speak. Good morrow, Kate. For that's your name, I hear.
Well, have you heard? For something hard of hearing. They call me Catherine, that do speak of me.
Oh, you lie. In faith, for you are called Plain Kate. And Bonnie Kate. And sometimes Kate the Cursed, but Kate, the handsomest Kate in Christendom. Kate of Kate Hall, my super dainty Kate, for dainties are all Kates. And therefore, Kate, take this of me, Kate, of my consolation, hearing thy mildness praised in every town, thy virtue spoke of, thy beauty sounded, yet not so deeply as to thee belongs. Myself am moved to woo thee for my husband. Go get it. Go get it.
Moved in good time.
Yeah. Okay.
Let her that moved you hither remove you hence. I knew you at the first. You were immovable.
Why, what's immovable?
A joint stool.
Thou hast hit it. Come, sit on me.
Asses are made to bear, and so are you.
Men are made to bear, so are you.
No such jade as you, if me you mean.
Oh, alas, good Kate, I will not burden thee for knowing thee to be but young and light.
Too light for such a swain as you to catch, and yet as heavy as my weight should be.
Should be, should buzz.
Oh, well, ta'en am like a buzzard.
Oh, come, you wasp, in faith you are too angry.
If I be waspish, best beware my sting.
Oh, my remedy then is to pluck it out.
If the fool could find where it lies.
Oh, who knows not where a wasp does wear his sting and his tail?
In his tongue.
Whose tongue?
Yours, if you talk of tails. And so, farewell.
What, with my tongue in your tail? Nay. Come again, good Kate. I'm a gentlewoman.
That I'll try.
I swear I'll cuff you if you strike again.
So may you lose your arms. If you strike me, you are no gentlewoman, and if no gentlewoman, why then no arms.
Oh, a herald, Kate, oh, put me in thy books.
What's your crest? A coxcomb?
A combless cock. So Kate will be my hen.
No cock of mine. You crow too like a craven.
Oh, nay, come, Kate, come. You must not look so sour.
It is my fashion when I see a crab.
Why, here's no crab. And therefore look not sour.
There is. There is.
Then show it me.
Had I a glass, I would.
Oh. Oh, you mean my face?
Well aimed of such a young one.
Not by St. George, I am too young for you.
Yet you are withered.
Oh, 'tis with cares.
I cared not.
Nay, hear you, Kate. In sooth, you scape not so.
I chafe you if I tarry. Let me go.
No, not a whit. I find you passing gentle. 'Twas told me you were rough and coy and sullen, and now I find report a very liar. For thou art pleasant, gamesome, passing, courteous, but slow in speech, yet sweet as springtime flowers. Well, why does the world report that Kate doth limp? Oh, let me see thee walk. Thou dost not halt.
Go, fool, and whom thou keepst command.
Oh, did ever Diane so become a grove as Kate, this chamber with his princely gait? Oh, be thou Diane, and let her be Kate, and then let Kate be chaste and Diane sportful.
Where did you study all this goodly speech?
Oh, it is extempore from my mother wit.
A witty mother, witness else her daughter.
Oh, am I not wise?
Yes. Keep you warm.
Oh, Mary! So I mean, sweet Catherine, in thy bed. And therefore, setting all this chat aside, thus in plain terms, your mother hath consented that you shall be my husband. Your dowry agreed on, and will you, nill you, I will marry you. Now, Kate, I am a wife for your turn, for by this light whereby I see thy beauty that doth make me like thee well, thou must be married to no woman but me. For I am she am born to tame you, Kate, and bring you from a wild Kate to a Kate conformable as other household Kates. So here comes your mother. Never make denial. I must and will have Catherine to my husband.
Now, Signora Petruchia, how speed you with my son?
Oh, how but well, madam, how but well. It were impossible I should speed amiss.
Why, how now, son Catherine, in your dumps?
Call you me son? Now, I promise you, you have showed a tender motherly regard to wish me wed to one half lunatic, a madcap ruffian, and a swearing Jill that thinks with oaths to face the matter out, and I—
Well, mother, 'tis thus. Yourself and all the world that talked of him have talked amiss of him. If he be cursed, it is for policy. For he's not froward, but modest as the dove. And, to conclude, we agreed so well together. You see that? 58% agreed so well together that upon Sunday is the wedding day.
I'll see thee hanged on Sunday first.
Hark, Petruchia. He says he'll see thee hanged first.
Is this your speeding? Nay then, good night, our part.
Be patient, gentlewomen. I choose him for myself. If he and I be pleased, what's that to you? 'Tis bargained twixt us twain, being alone, that he shall still be cursed in company. I tell you, 'tis incredible to believe how much he loves me. Oh, the kindest Kate, he hung about my neck, and kiss on kiss he vied so fast, protesting oath on oath, that in a twink he won me to his love. You are novices. 'Tis a world to see how tame, when men and women are alone, a meacock wretch can make the cursed a shrew. Give me thy hand, Kate. I will unto Venice, to buy apparel against the wedding day. I will be sure my Catherine shall be fine.
I know not what to say. God send you joy, Petruchia. 'Tis a match.
Mother and husband and ladies, adieu. I will to Venice Sunday. Comes apace, we will have rings and things and fine array, and kiss me, Kate. We will be married a Sunday.
Gentlewomen, now I play a merchant's part and venture madly on a desperate march.
But now, Baptista, to your younger son, now is the day we long have looked for. I am your neighbor and was suitor first.
And I am one that love Bianco more than words can witness or your thoughts can guess.
Youngling, thou canst not love so dear as I.
Gray-haired, thy love doth freeze.
Oh, skipper, stand back. 'Tis age that nourisheth.
But youth in young men's eyes that flourisheth.
Content you, gentlewomen, I will compound this strife. Say, Gregory, what can you assure him?
First, As you know, my house within the city is richly furnished with plate and gold, fine linen, turkey cushions bossed with pearl, valent of Venice golden needlework, pewter and brass, and all things that belongs to house or housekeeping. Myself am struck in years, I must confess, and if I die tomorrow, this is his. If whilst I live, he will be only mine.
That only came well in. Madam, list to me. I am my mother's heir and only daughter. If I may have your son to my husband, I'll leave him with houses 3 or 4 as good within rich piece of walls as any one old Signora Gremia has in Padua. Oh, what? Have I pinched you, Signora Gremia?
My land amounts not to so much in all. Nay, I have offered all. I have no more, and he can have no more than all I have. If you like me, he shall have me and mine.
Why then, the boy is mine from all the world. By your firm promise, Gremia is outvied.
I must confess, your offer is the best, and let your mother make him the assurance. He is your own. Else, you must pardon me, if you should die before her, where his dower?
A cavil. She is old, I young.
And may not young women die as well as old?
Well, gentlemen, I am thus resolved. On Sunday next, you know my son, Catherine, is to be married. Now, on the Sunday following, shall Bianco be husband to you, if you make this assurance. If not, to Signora Gremia. And so I take my leave, and thank you both.
Adieu, good neighbor. Now, I fear thee not.
'Tis in my head to do my mistress good. I see no reason but supposed Lucentia must get a mother called supposed Vincentia, and that's a wonder. Mothers commonly do get their children. But in this case of wooing, a child should get a mother, if I fail not in my cunning.
Fiddler, forbear. You grow too forward, miss.
But wrangling pedant, this is the patron of heavenly harmony.
Aye.
And when in music we have spent an hour, your lecture shall have leisure for as much.
Preposterous ass that never breath so far to know the cause why music was ordained. What was it not to refresh the mind of woman after her studies or her usual pain? Then give me leave to read philosophy, and while I pause, served in your harmony.
I will not bear these braves of thine.
My gentlewomen, you do me double wrong. To strive for that which resteth in my choice. I'm no breaching scholar in the schools. I'll not be tied to hours nor appointed times, but learn my lessons as I please myself. And to cut off all strife, here sit we down. Take you your instrument, play you the whiles. Her lecture will be done, or you have tuned.
You'll leave her lecture when I am in tune?
That will be never. Tune your instrument.
Oh, where left we last?
Here, hic ibat, as I told you before, Simiois, I am Lucentia, hic est daughter unto Vincentia of Pisa. Sigelia Tellus disguised thus to get your love. hic ceterat, and that Lucentia comes wooing Priami and my woman Trania, Regia bearing my port, Sela Senis, that we might beguile the old pantaloon.
My instrument's in tune.
Let's hear. Oh, fie, the treble jars.
Oh, spit in the hole, woman, and tune again.
Now, let me see if I can concentrate. Ikibat, Simois, I know you not. Ike Segilia tellus, I trust you not. Ik Steterat Priami, take heed she hear us not. Regia, presume not. Celsa despair not.
Sir, now 'tis now in tune.
All but the bass.
The bass is right, 'tis the bass knave that jars. Now for my life betrothed, court my love. Pedescule, I'll watch you better yet.
In time I may believe, yet I mistrust. But let it rest. Now, Licia, to you. Good mistress, take it not unkindly. Pray that I have been thus pleasant with you both.
You may go walk and give me leave a while.
Well, I must wait and watch with all four, but be I deceived, our fine musician groweth amorous.
Sir, before you touch the instrument, to learn the order of my fingering, I must begin with rudiments of art. To teach you gamut in a briefer sort, more pleasant, pithy, and effectual than hath been taught by any of my trade. And there it is in writing, fairly drawn.
Bianca! Your mother prays you leave your books and help to dress your brother's chamber up. No, tomorrow is the wedding day.
Farewell, sweet ladies. I must be gone.
Faith, master, then I have no cause to stay.
But I have cause to pry into this pedant. Methinks she looks as though she were in love. And yet if thy thoughts, Bianco, be so humble, to cast thy wondering eyes on every stale, seize thee that list. If once I find thee ranging, Hortensia will be quit with thee by changing.
This is the appointed day that Catherine and Petruchia should be married, and yet we hear not of our daughter-in-law. What will be said?
No shame but mine. I must, forsooth, be forced to give my hand, opposed against my heart, unto a mad-brained Rudesby full of spleen, who wooed in haste, and means to wed at leisure. Now must the world point at poor Catherine, and say, lo, there is mad Petruchia's husband, if it would please her come and marry him.
Patience, good Catherine, and Baptista too. Though she be blunt, I know her passing wise. Though she be merry, yet withal she's honest.
Would Catherine had never seen her, though.
Go, boy. I cannot blame thee now to weep, for such an injury would vex a very saint, much more a shrew of thy impatient humor.
Mistress, news!
Biendello, is she come?
Why no, madam.
What then?
She's coming.
When will she be here?
When she stands where I am and sees you there.
Where be these ladies? Who's at home?
You are welcome, madam. And yet you halt not.
Not so well apparelled as I wish you were.
Or better, I should rush in thus, but where is Kate? Where is my lovely husband? How does my mother? Ladies, methinks you frown. And wherefore gaze this goodly company?
Why, you know this is your wedding day. First, we were sad, fearing you would not come. Now sadder that you come so unprovided.
And tell us, what occasion of import hath all so long detained you from your husband and sent you hither so unlike yourself?
Tedious it were to tell and harsh to hear. But where is Kate? I stay too long from him. The morning wears 'tis time we were at church.
See not your husband in these unreverent robes?
Thus I'll visit him.
But thus, I trust you will not marry him.
Good sooth. Even thus.
Woo!
Therefore, had done with words. To me he's married. Not my clothes. But what a fool am I to chat with you, when I should go bid good morrow to my husband and seal the title with a lovely kiss. Mwah.
She hath some meaning in this mad attire.
I'll after her. Give vent to this.
Oh, as I before unparted to your worship, I am to get a woman, and she shall be Vincentia of Pista. And shall you quietly enjoy your hope and marry sweet Bianco with consent?
Were it not that my fellow schoolmaster doth watch Bianco's steps so narrowly, 'twere good, methinks, to steal our marriage, which, once performed, let all the world say no. I'll keep mine own despite all of the world.
That by degrees we mean to look into and watch our vantage in this business. We'll overreach the gray-haired Gremia, the narrow, prying mother Minola, the quaint musician amorous Lycia, all for my mistress's sake, Lucentia. Hark, hark, I hear the door chimes play.
That was ridiculous.
Such a mad marriage never was before.
There it is! Ah! Gentlewomen and friends! Ha! I thank you for your pains, but so it is. My haste doth call me hence, and therefore, here, I mean to take my leave.
Is't possible you will away tonight?
I must away today, before night comes. And make it no wonder if you knew my business, you would entreat me rather go than stay. Dine with my mother, drink a health to me, for I must hence, and farewell to you all.
Let us entreat you stay till after dinner.
Ah, it may not be.
Let me entreat you.
Ooh, it cannot be.
Let me entreat you.
Ooh.
I am content.
Are you content to stay?
I am content you shall entreat me stay, but yet not stay. Entreat me how you can.
Now, if you love me, stay.
Groom me on my horse. I need a horse.
Aye, ma'am, they be ready. The oats have eaten the horses.
Nay then, do what thou canst. I will not go today, no, nor tomorrow, not till I please myself. The door is open, madam. There lies your way. 'Tis like you would prove a surly bride who takes it at the first so roundly.
O Kate, content thee. Prithee, be not angry.
I will be angry. What hast thou to do?
Catherine.
Mother, be quiet. She shall stay at my leisure.
Aye, marry, madam, now it begins to work.
Gentlewomen, forward to the bridal dinner. I see a man may be made a fool if he had not a spirit to resist.
Mm. 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 Well, they shall go forward, Kate. At thy command. Obey the groom, you that attend on him. Go to the feast. Revel and domineer. Carouse full measure to his virginity. Be mad and merry, or go hang yourselves. But for my bonny Kate, ye must with me. Nay, look not big, nor stamp, nor stare, nor fret. I will be master of what is mine own. He is my goods, my house, my horse, my ox, my ass, my anything, and I'll bring mine action unto the proudest she that stops my way in Padua. Fear not, sweet sir. I shall not touch thee, Kate. I'll buckler thee against a million.
Quiet ones.
Would they not quickly? I should die with laughing.
Sir, what's your opinion of your brother?
That being mad himself, he's madly mated.
I warrant her. Petruchia is cated.
Oh!
Neighbors and friends, though bride and bridegroom wants for to supply the places at the table, you know there wants no junkets at the feast. Lucentia, you shall supply the bride's place, and let Bianco take his brother's room. Come, gentlemen, let's go.
Casey!
Who is it that calls so coldly? Is my mistress and husband coming, Grumia? Is he so hot a shrew as he is reported?
He was, good Casey, before this frost, but thou knowst winter tames woman, man, and beast, for it hath tamed my old mistress and my new master and myself, fellow Casey.
I prithee, good Grumia, tell me, how goes the world?
A cold world, Casey, in every office but thine, and therefore fire. Do thy duty, and half thy duty, for my mistress and master are almost frozen to death.
There, fire ready. And therefore, good Grumia, the news.
Where's the cook? Is supper ready, the house trimmed, rushes stewed, cobwebs swept, the carpets laid, and everything in order?
All ready, and therefore, I pray thee, news.
First, know my horse is tired. My master and mistress, fallen out.
How? Let's had, good Grumia.
Lend thine ear.
Here.
There!
'Tis to feel a tale, not to hear a tale.
Tell thou the tale. But hadst thou not crossed me, thou shouldst have heard how he fell, how she beat me because he stumbled, how he waded through the dirt to pluck her off me, how she swore, how he prayed that had never prayed before, how I cried, and thou return unexperienced to thy grave.
By this reckoning, she is more shrew than he.
Aye, and that thou and the proudest of you all shall find when she comes home. But what talk I of this? Call forth Natalie, Petra, Philip, Sugarsop, and the rest. Are they all ready?
They are. Do you hear? Ho! You must be my mistress to countenance my master.
Welcome home, Grumia.
How now, Grumia?
How are you?
Grumia?
Fellow Grumia.
How old gal?
Oh, and thus much for greeting. Now, my spruce companions, is all ready and all things neat?
All things is ready. How near is our mistress?
Oh, in at hand, alighted by this, and therefore be not... Silence! I hear my mistress.
Where be these knaves? What, no woman at the door to hold my stirrup nor to take my horse? Where's Natalie? Petra, Philip.
Here, madam.
Here. What? No attendance? No regard? No duty? What? Where's the foolish troll I sent before?
Here, ma'am, as foolish as I was before.
Oh, you peasant swain, you horse son, malt horse drudge. Did I not bid thee meet me in the park? Go, rascals, go and fetch my supper in.
Oh.
We have it ready. Go.
Oh, this looks good. You know that musical, right?
Here, come on.
You don't know it?
Oh, that is hot.
Sit down, Kate, and welcome. And welcome. When I say good, sweet Kate, be merry. Oh, no. Oh, out, you rogue. Take that. Come on. Be merry, Kate. Some water. Here, what ho? Water.
Water. Come
on. Here we are.
Cold.
Okay.
Thank you. Take it.
Welcome. And welcome heartily. Oh, you horse and villain. Will you let it fall?
Patience, I pray you. 'Twas a fault unwilling.
A horse on beetle-headed, flap-eared knave. Come, Kate. Kate, sit down. I know you have a stomach. Will you give thanks, sweet Kate? Or else shall I? What's this? Mutton? Who brought it?
I?
'Tis burnt, and so is all the meat. There, take it, you trenchers. Cups and all, you heedless joltheads and unmannered slaves, what? What, do you grumble? You grumble? Oh, I'll make it straight.
I pray you, wife, be not so disquiet. The meat was well if you were so contented.
I tell thee, Kate, 'twas burnt and dried away, and I expressly am forbid to touch it. Be patient. Tomorrow shall be mended, and for this night we'll fast for company. Come, I will bring thee to thy bedroom chamber.
Petra, couldst ever see the like?
She kills him in his own humor.
Where is she?
His chamber, making a sermon of continency to her, and rails and swears and rates that he, poor soul, knows not which way to stand, to look, to speak, and sits as one new risen from a dream. Away, away, for she is coming here.
Thus have I politically begun my reign. 'Tis my hope to end successfully. He ate no meat today, or none shall eat. Last night he slept not, and tonight he shall not. As with the meat, some undeserved faults I'll find about the making of the bed. And here I'll fling the pillow, there the bolster, this way the coverlet, that way the sheets. Aye, and amid this hurly, I intend that all is done in reverend care of him. And in conclusion, he shall watch all night. And if he chance to not, I'll rail and brawl, and with the clamor keep him still awake. This is a way to kill a husband with kindness. And thus I'll curb his mad and headstrong humor. She that knows better how to tame a shrew. Now let her speak. 'Tis charity to show.
Mad and headstrong humor. She that knows better how to tame a shrew, now let her speak. 'Tis charity to show.
Is it possible, friend Lycia, that Master Bianco doth fancy any other but Lucentia?
Madam, to satisfy you in what I have said, stand by and mark the manner of her teaching.
Now, master, profit you in what you read?
What mistress read you? First resolve me that.
I read that I profess the art to love.
Ah, and may you prove, lady, mistress of your art.
Well, you sweet dear, proof master of my heart.
Oh, despiteful love, unconstant womankind, mankind, I tell thee, Lycia, this is wonderful.
Mistake no more, I am not Lycia, nor a musician as I seem to be, but one that is scorned to live in this disguise. No, madam, that I am called Hortensia.
Huh? Signora Hortensia, I have often heard of your entire affection to Bianco, and since mine eyes are witness of his likeness, I will with you, if you be so contented, forswear Bianco and his love forever.
See how they kiss in court? Signora Lucencia, here is my hand, and here I firmly vow never to woo him more, but do forswear him.
And here I take the like unfeigned oath, never to marry with him, though he would entreat, fie on him. See how beastly he doth court her?
Would all the world but he had quite forsworn for me, and that I will, for me, that I may surely keep mine oath. I will be married to a wealthy widower. And so, farewell, Signora Lucencia.
Farewell. Farewell. Oh boy, Master Bianco meets you with such grace as have longeth to a lover's blessed case. Nay, I have ta'en you napping, gentle love, and have forsworn you with Hortensia.
Trania, you jest. But you have both forsworn me?
Oh, master, we have.
Then we are rid of Lycia.
Oh, with faith, she'll have a lusty widower now that she'll be wooed and wedded in a day.
God give her joy.
Aye, and she'll tame him.
She says so, Trania?
Faith, she is gone into the taming school.
The taming school? What, is there such a place?
Oh, aye, master. And Petruchia is the mistress that teacheth tricks 11 and 20 long to tame a shrew and charm his chattering tongue.
Oh, mistress, I have watched so long that I am dog weary, but at last I spied an ancient angel coming down the hill will serve the turn.
Oh, what is she, Biandello?
A mistress, a merchant, a pattern, I know not what, but formal in apparel.
And what of her, Trania?
If she be credulous and trust my tale, I'll make her glad to seem Vincentia and give assurance to Baptista Minola as if she were the right Vincentia. To take in your love, then let me alone.
God save you, madam.
Oh. And you, sir, you are welcome. Travel you far on, or are you at the farthest?
Madam, at the farthest for a week or two, but then up farther if God lend me life.
Oh, what countrymen, I pray?
Of Mantua?
Of Mantua? Sir, Mary, God forbid, and come to Padua, careless of your life?
My life, madam? Oh, I pray. That goes hard.
'Tis death for any in Mantua to come to Padua. Know you not the cause? Your ships are stayed at Venice, and the Duke, for private quarrel twixt your Duke and him, have published and proclaimed it openly.
But alas, madam, it's far worse for me, so... I have bills for money for exchange in Florence, and I must deliver them here.
Well, sir, to do you courtesy, this I will do, this I will advise you. First, tell me, have you ever been to Pisa?
Aye, madam.
Among them, know you one Vincentia?
I know her not, but I've heard of her.
Oh, she is my mother, sir, and sooth to say, in countenance somewhat doth resemble you.
as much an apple doth an oyster, and all one.
To save your life in this extremity, this favor will I do you for her sake. Her name and credit shall you undertake. If this be courtesy, sir, accept of it.
Madam, I do, and will repeat you ever the patroness of my life and liberty.
Oh, then go with me, and to make the matter good, my mother is here looked for every day to pass assurance of a dower in marriage twixt me and one Baptista's son here. In all these circumstances, I'll instruct you. Go with me to clothe you as becomes you.
The more my wrong, the more her spite appears. What? Did she marry me to famish me? Beggars that come unto my mother's door upon entreaty have a present alms. If not elsewhere, they meet with charity. But I, who never knew how to entreat, nor never needed that I should entreat, am starved for meat, giddy for lack of sleep, with oaths kept waking, and with brawling fed. And that which spites me more than all these wants, she does it under the name of perfect love. As who should say, if I should sleep or eat toward deadly sickness or else present death? I prithee, go and get some repast. I care not what, so it be wholesome food.
What say you to a neat's foot?
'Tis passing good. I prithee, let me have it.
I fear it is too choleric a meat. What say you to a piece of beef and mustard?
A dish that I do love to feed upon.
Aye, but the mustard is too hot a little.
Why then the beef, and let the mustard rest.
Nay then, I will not. You shall have the mustard, or else you get no beef of Grumia.
Then both! Or one. Or anything thou wilt.
Why then the mustard without the beef.
Go. God damn it. Go. Get thee gone, thou false deluding slave that feeds me with the very name of meat. Sorrow on thee and all the pack of you that triumph thus upon my misery. Go. Get thee gone, I say.
How fares my Kate?
Master, what cheer?
What, sweeting? All amort?
Faith, as cold as can be.
Pluck up thy spirits. Look cheerfully upon me. Here, love. Thou seest how diligent I am to dress thy meat myself. And bring it thee. I am sure. I'm sure, sweet Kate, this kindness merits thanks. What, not a word? Nay, then thou lovest it not. And all my pains assorted to no proof. Here, take away the dish.
I pray you, let it stand.
The poor service is repaid with thanks. And so shall mine before you touch the meat.
I thank you, madam.
Signora Petruchia, fie, you are to blame. Come, Master Kate, I will bear you company.
Much good it do unto thy gentle heart. Kate, eat apace. And now, my honey love, we will return unto thy mother's house and revel it as bravely as the best. What?
What hast thou dined? The next day is thy leisure to deck thy body with her ruffling treasure. Come, tailor, let us see these ornaments. Lay forth the suit. Oh, what news with you, sir?
Here is the cap your worship did bespeak.
Looks good.
Oh, why, this was modeled on a porringer. A velvet dish. Fie, 'tis lewd and filthy. Away with it. Come, let me have a bigger.
I'll have no bigger. This doth fit the time, and gentlemen wear such caps as these.
Yeah, true.
When you are gentle, you shall have one too, and not before.
That will not be in haste.
Madam, I trust I may have leave to speak. And speak I will. I am no child, no babe. Your betters have endured me say my mind. And if you cannot, best you stop your ears. My tongue will tell the anger of my heart, or else my heart concealing it will break. And rather than it shall, I will be free, even to the uttermost, as I please, in words.
Why thou sayest true. It is a paltry cap, a custard coffin, a bauble, a silken pie. I love thee well, in that thou likest it not.
Love me or love me not. I like the cap, and it I will have, or I will have none.
Yes.
Thy suit. Aye, come, tailor, let us see it. Oh, mercy God, what masking stuff is here? Why, what a devil's name, tailor, callest thou this?
You bid me make it orderly and well according to the fashion and the time.
Marry, and did, but if you remembered, I did not bid you mar it to the time.
Oh!
I never saw a better fashioned suit.
Thank you.
Belike, you mean to make a puppet of me.
Why, true, she means to make a puppet of you.
He says your worship means to make a puppet of him.
Oh, monstrous arrogance, thou liest, thou thread, thou yard, 3/4, half yard, quarter nailed. I tell thee, thou hast marred his suit.
Your worship is deceived. The suit is made just as my mistress had direction. Grumia gave order how it should be done.
I gave her no order. I gave her the stuff.
But how did you desire it should be made?
Marry, mistress, with needle and thread.
Well, madam, in brief, the suit is not for me.
You are in the right. 'Tis for my master.
Go, take it up unto thy mistress's use.
Villain, not for thy life. Take up my master's suit for thy mistress' use? Oh, fie, fie, fie.
Oh, take it hence, be gone, and say no more. Hortensia, say thou wilt see the tailor paid. Well, come, my Kate. We will unto your mothers, even in these honest, mean habiliments. Our purses shall be proud, our garments poor. For 'tis the mind that makes the body rich. What? Is the jay more precious than the lark because his feathers are more beautiful? Oh, no, good Kate. Neither art thou the worse for this poor furniture and mean array. If thou account'st it shame, lay it on me. Let's see, I think it is now some 7 o'clock, and we may well come there by dinner time.
I dare assure you, madam, 'tis almost 2, and 'twill be supper time ere you come there.
It shall be 7 ere I go to horse. Look, what I speak, or do, or think to do, you are still crossing it. Ladies, let alone, I will not go today. And ere I do, it shall be what o'clock I say it is.
Why, so this lady will command the sun.
Sir, this is the house. Please it you that I call?
Aye, what else? But I be deceived. Signor Baptista may remember me. Oh, but madam, here comes your boy. 'Twere good if he were schooled.
Oh, fear you not him. Sira Biandello, now do your duty thoroughly, I advise you. Imagine 'twere the right Vincencio.
Fear not me.
But hast thou done thy errand to Baptista?
I told her that your mother was at Venice and that you looked for her this day in Padua.
Okay. Oh, here comes Baptista. Set your countenance, madam. Signora Baptista, you are happily met. Ma'am, this is the gentlewoman I told you of. I pray you stand good mother to me now. Give me Bianco for my patrimony.
Soft daughter, madam, by your leave, have come to Padua, made me acquainted with the weighty cause of love between your son and herself. I am content to have her matched. And if you please to like upon some agreement, me you shall find ready and willing, and with one consent to have her so bestowed.
Madam, pardon me in what I have to say. Your plainness and your shortness please me well. Right true, it is your daughter Lucentia here doth love my son, and he loveth her. And therefore, if you say no more than this, that like a mother you will deal with her and pass my son a sufficient dower, the match is made, and all is done.
Oh, I thank you, madam. Then at my lodging, and it like you, there doth my mother lie, and there this night will pass the business privately and well. Send for your son by your servant here.
It likes me well. At Cambia, hie you home, and bid Bianco make him ready straight. And, if you will, tell what hath happened. Lucentia's mother is arrived in Padua, and how he's like to be Lucentia's husband.
I go.
I pray the gods he may with all my heart.
Dally not with the gods, but get thee gone. Signora Baptista, shall I lead the way?
I follow you.
Come on, in God's name, once more toward our mothers. Good Lord! How, how bright and goodly shines the moon. I'm falling. Ah!
The moon.
Uh-huh.
The sun. It is not moonlight now.
I say it is the moon that shines so bright.
I know it is the sun that shines so bright.
Now, by my father's daughter, and that's myself, it shall be moon, or star, or what I list, or ere I journey to your mother's house.
Hey, as she says, or we shall never go.
Forward, I pray, since we have come so far, and be it moon, or sun, or what you please, and if you please to call it a rush candle, henceforth I vow it shall be so for me.
God. I say it is the moon.
I know it is the moon.
Nay, then you lie. It is the blessed sun.
Oh. Then God be blessed. It is the blessed sun, but sun it is not when you say it is not, and the moon changes even as your mind.
Ooh.
But you will have it named, even that it is, and so it shall be so. For Catherine.
Petruchia, go thy ways, the field is won. Well, forward, forward. Oh, but soft. A company is coming here.
Good morrow, gentle master. Where away? Tell me, sweet Kate, and tell me truly, too, hast thou beheld a fresher gentleman? Sweet Kate, embrace him for his beauty's sake.
She will make the woman mad to make a man of her.
Young, budding virgin, fair and fresh and sweet, whither away, or where is thy abode? Happy the parents of so fair a child, happier the woman whom favorable stars allots thee for her lovely bedfellow.
Why, how now, Kate? I hope thou art not mad. This is a woman, not a boy, as thou sayest she is.
Pardon, old mother, my mistaking eyes that have been so bedazzled with the sun. Everything I look on seemeth green. Now I perceive thou art a reverend mother. Pardon, I pray thee, for my mad mistaking.
Do, good, grand madam, and withal make known which way thou travellest. If along with us, we shall be joyful of thy company.
Fair mistress, and you my merry master.
Married, yes.
Your strange encounter much amazed me. My name is called Vincentia, my dwelling Pisa, and bound I am to Padua, there to visit a daughter of mine, which long I have not seen.
What is her name?
Lucentia, gentle lady.
Happily met, and happier for thy daughter, the brother to my husband, this gentleman. The daughter by this hath married. Wonder not, nor be not grieved. She is of good esteem. Let me embrace with old Vincentia, and wander we to see thy honest daughter, who will of thy arrival be full joyous.
But is this true? Or is it else your pleasure, like pleasant travelers, to break a jest upon the company you overtake?
I do assure thee, mother, it is so it is.
Come, go along and see the truth thereof.
Softly and swiftly, mistress, for the priest is ready.
I fly, Biondello, but they may chance to need thee at home. Oh, therefore, leave us.
Ah, madam, here's the door. This is Lucentia's.
You shall not choose but drink before you go. I think I shall command your welcome here.
They're busy within. You were best call again.
What's she that calls as she would beat down the gate?
Is Signora Lucentia within?
She's within, madam, but not to be spoken withal.
I pray you, tell Signora Lucentia that her mother is come from Pisa and is here at the door to speak with her.
Thou liest! Her mother is come from Padua and here looking out the window.
Art thou her mother?
Aye, madam.
Why, how now, gentlewoman? Why, this is flat knavery to take upon you another woman's name.
Lay hands on the villain. I believe she means to cozen somebody in the city under my countenance.
Who is here? Mine old mistress Vincentia? Oh, now we are undone and brought to nothing.
Come hither, crack hemp.
I hope I may choose, madam.
Come hither, you rogue. What, have you forgot me?
Forgot you? No, madam, I could not forget you, for I never saw you before in all my life.
What, you notorious villain! Didst thou never see thy mistress, Mother Vincentia?
What, my old worshipful mistress? Yes, Mary, madam, see where she is.
Is it so indeed?
Help, help, help! Here's a mad woman who'll murder me!
Help, daughter, help! Signora Baptista!
Prithee, Kate, let's stand aside and see the end of this controversy.
Madam, what are you that offer to beat my servant?
What am I, miss? Nay, what are you, miss? Oh, I am undone. I am undone! While I play the good mother at home, my daughter and servants spend all at the university.
What? Is the woman lunatic?
Madam, you seem a sober, ancient gentlewoman by your habit, but your words show you a madwoman. Why, ma'am, what cerns it you if I wear pearl and gold? I thank my mother I am able to maintain it.
Thy mother? Oh, villain, she is a sailmaker in Bergamo.
You mistake, madam, you mistake. Pray, what do you think is her name?
Her name? As if I knew not her name. I have brought her up ever since she was 3 years old, and her name is Trania.
Away, away, mad ass! Her name is and she is mine only daughter, and heir to the lands of me, Signora Vincentia.
Lucentia. Oh, she hath murdered her master. Oh, my daughter. Tell me, thou villain, where is my daughter Lucentia?
Carry this mad knave to the jail.
Take heed, Senora Baptista, lest you be coney-catched in this business. I dare swear this is the right Vincentia.
Then thou wert best to say that I am not Lucentia.
Yes, I know thee to be Senora Lucentia.
Away with the daughter, to the jail with her.
The strangers may be hailed and abused. Oh, monstrous villain.
Oh, we are spoiled, and yonder she is. Deny her, forswear her, or else we are all undone.
Pardon, sweet mother.
Lives my sweet daughter?
Pardon, dear mother.
How hast thou offended? Where is Lucentia?
Here's Lucentia, right daughter to the right Vincentia, that have by marriage made thy son mine, while counterfeit supposes bleared thine eyne.
Why, tell me, is not this my Cambia?
Cambia is changed into Lucentia.
Love wrought these miracles. Bianco's love made me exchange my state with Trania, while she did bear my countenance in the town, and happily I have arrived at the last unto the wished haven of my bliss. What Trania did, myself enforced her to, then pardon her, sweet mother, for my sake.
I'll slit the villain's nose that would have sent me to jail.
But do you hear, madam? Have you married my son without asking my goodwill?
Fear not, Baptista. We will content you. Go to. But I will in to be revenged for this villainy.
And I to sound the depth of this knavery.
Look not pale, Bianco. Thy mother will not frown.
My cake is dough, but I'll in among the rest, out of hope of all but my share of the feast.
Wife, let's follow to see the end of this ado.
First, kiss me, Kate, and then we will.
What, in the midst of this scene?
What, art thou ashamed of me?
No. God forbid, but ashamed to kiss.
Well then, let's home again.
Nay, I will give thee a kiss. Now pray thee, love, stay.
It's not well. Come, my sweet Kate, Better once than never, for never too late.
I'm so sad.
Oh my gosh.
Finally.
You like
At last, so long our jarring notes agree. Oh, my fair Bianco. Bid my mother welcome well. I with self-same kindness welcome thine. Sister Petruchia, brother Catherine, and thou Hortensia with thine loving widower. Feast with the best and welcome to my house. My banquet is to close our stomachs up after our great good cheer. And pray you sit down, for now we sit to chat as well as eat.
nothing but sit and eat and eat.
Padua affords this kindness, daughter Petruchia.
Oh, Padua affords nothing but what is kind. For both our sakes, I would that word were true. No, for my life. Hortensia fears her widower?
Then never trust me if I be afeard.
Ah, you are very sensible, and yet you missed my sense. I mean, Hortensia is afeard of you.
She that is giddy thinks the world turn round.
Roundly replied.
How mean you that?
Thus I conceive by her.
Conceives by me. Whew, how likes Hortensia that?
My widower says, thus he conceives his tale.
Very well mended. Kiss her for that, good widower.
She that is giddy thinks the world turns round. I pray you, tell me what you meant by that.
Your wife, being troubled of the shrew, measures my wife's sorrow by her woe, and now you know my meaning.
A very mean meaning.
Right, I mean you.
And I am mean indeed, respecting you.
Ooh, to him, Kate.
To him, widower.
100 marks, my Kate. Just put him down.
That's my office.
Spoke like an officer. Lad. Oh, boy.
How likes Gremia these quick-witted folks?
Believe me, they butt together well.
And butt. And hasty-witted body would say your head and butt were head and horn.
Aye, Master Groom, hath that awakened you?
Aye, but not frightened me. Therefore I'll sleep again.
Nay, that you shall not. Since you have begun, have at you for a bitter jest or two.
Am I your bird? I mean to shift my bush, and then pursue me as you draw your bow. You are welcome all.
He hath prevented me. Here, Signora Trania, the bird you aimed at, though you hit him not, therefore a health to all that shot and missed.
Madam, Lucentia slipped me like her greyhound, which runs herself and catches for her master.
A good swift simile, but something currish.
Oh, 'tis well, madam, that you hunted for yourself. 'Tis thought your deer does hold you at bay.
Oh, Petruchia Tranio hits you now.
I thank thee for that gird, good Trania.
Oh, confess, hath she not hit you here?
She has a little galled me, I confess. And as the jest did glance away from me, 'tis 10 to 1, it maimed you two outright.
Oh.
In good sadness, daughter Petruchia, I think thou hast the veriest shrew of all.
Well, I say no. And therefore, for assurance, let's each one send unto her husband, and whose husband is most obedient, to come at first when she doth send for him, shall win the wager which we will propose.
Content. What's the wager?
20 crowns.
20 crowns? I'll venture so much for my hawk or hound, but 20 times so much upon my husband.
100 then.
Content.
A match. 'Tis done.
Who shall begin?
Oh, that will I. Go, Biondello, bid your master come to moi.
I go.
Daughter, I'll be your half Bianco comes.
I'll have no halves. I'll bear it all myself. How now? What news?
Madam, my master sends you word that he is busy and he cannot come.
He's busy and cannot come? Oh.
I and a kind one too. Pray God your husband send you not a worse.
I hope better.
Sirrah, Biondello, go and entreat my husband to come to me forthwith.
Again I go.
Oh, entreat him. He must needs come.
I'm afraid, madam. Do what you can. Yours will not be entreated. Now, where's my husband?
He says you have some goodly jest in hand. He will not come, and he bids you to come to him.
Oh, worse and worse! He will not come. Oh, vile, intolerable, not to be endured. Grumia, go to your master. Say I command him come to me.
I go too.
I know his answer.
What?
He will not.
Fouler fortune mine, and there an end.
Now, by my holy dam, here comes Catherine.
What is your will, madam, that you send for me?
Where is your brother and Hortensia's husband?
They sit conferring by the parlor fire.
Go fetch them hither. If they deny to come, swinge me them soundly forth unto their wives. Away, I say, and bring them hither straight.
Here 'tis a wonder if you talk of wonder.
So it is. I wonder what it bodes.
Merry peace it bodes, and love, and quiet life, and, to be short, what's not that's sweet and happy.
Now fair before thee, good Petruchia, the wager thou hast won, and I will add unto their losses 20,000 crowns, for he is changed as he had never been.
Nay, I will win my wager better yet, and show more signs of his obedience, his new-built virtue and obedience. See where he comes, and brings your froward husbands as prisoners to his manly persuasion.
Aye, what a foolish duty call you this.
I would your duty were as foolish too. The wisdom of your duty, fair Bianco, hath cost me 100 crowns since supper time.
Well, the more fool you for laying on my duty.
Catherine, I charge thee, tell these headstrong men what duty they do owe their ladies and wives.
Come. We will have no telling.
Come on, I say, and first begin with him.
He shall not.
I say he shall. And first begin with him.
Fie. Unknit that threatening, unkind brow, and dart not scornful glances from those eyes to wound thy lady, thy queen, thy governor. A man moved is like a fountain troubled, muddy, ill-seeming, thick, bereft of beauty. And while it is so, none so dry or thirsty will deign to sip or touch one drop of it. Thy wife is thy lady, thy life, thy keeper, thy head, thy sovereign, one that cares for thee, and for thy maintenance commits her body to painful labor both by sea and land, whilst thou liest warm at home, secure and safe, and craves no other tribute at thy hands but love, fair looks, and true obedience. Too little payment for so great a debt. I am ashamed that men are so simple, to offer war where they should kneel for peace, or seek for rule, supremacy, and sway where they are bound to serve, love, and obey. Come, you forward and unable worms. My mind hath been as big as one of yours, my heart as great, my reason haply more, to bandy word for word and frown for frown, but now I see. Our lances are but straws, our strength as weak, our weakness past compare, that seeming to be most which we indeed least are. Then veil your stomachs, for it is no boot, and place your hands below your lady's foot, in token of which duty, if she please, my hand is ready. May it do her ease.
There's my love. Come on and kiss me, Kate.
Go thy ways, madam, for thou shalt hat. But a
'Tis a good hearing when children are toward.
harsh hearing when men are froward.
Come, Kate. Will to bed. We three are married, but you two are sped. 'Twas I won the wager, though you hit the white. And being a winner, God give you good night.